We talked about sustaining defensive intensity, pressure, being locked in, focused for longer periods of time. And when you look at this, you can see the second and fourth quarters, we didn't do that. And just as I told the team, Chicago is a team that likes to play with a lot of pace. Courtney Vandersloot, in our opinion, coaching staff, is the head of the snake. And I thought, at the half, we did a decent job of containing her. I think she had 6 and 3. And then she ended up finishing with 18 and 10. That kind of gets things going. I think we aided in that, and I always like to give the opposition credit. I think 14 of those turnovers, we probably helped them with about 5. And you can't do that with a team. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be a time where someone banks a 3, maybe twice. People are going to make tough shots, so you have to stay locked in and true to the game plan and what's been working for longer periods of time if you're going to have some success.
Seemed like a pretty physical game. How do you think you guys responded or stacked up?
Maybe it was. We lost. That's what I think. I think they made plays, shots during critical possessions where we were trying to, get back into our flow. I think key players for them. But, I just think this league is physical. Yeah, there was some diving on the floor, but that's just to be expected with teams that are, scrapping it out.
It seems you just get so close but just can't quite get over the hump in a lot of these situations. What do you attribute that to?
Well, how long do you have? Just in terms of, I think I tried to sum it up with sustaining. And then when something's working, you continue to go to it until they take it away. There's a fine line, between mixing it up. And I think sometimes if you look at a shot chart, I know you guys don't, there were quality shots that were being put up. The difference is when those shots don't go in, you don't have that second and a half to get your transition defense set up. And so when those shots didn't fall in the second quarter, those longer rebounds, then they're 12 feet close to their basket. And Slutty's very good in transition. So that's you have to tighten up, sprint back, stop the ball, wall up, keep it on one side, and try to contain. And we didn't do that when we missed shots.
You had 9 turnovers between Erica and Bree, your 2 pretty much main ball handlers. Is that something you addressed with them after the game and something they need to improve on going forward?
Yeah, the fact that you're asking the question, that tells you right there. And you look at it, how many did Chicago contribute to and how many were you? I can remember specifically one, Bree threw a pass from her hip, threw her hand up. And, I lose my mind when players don't do fundamental things and they think I'm a little bit crazy, but that's why. Because that's not about how many years you've been in the league. It's not about where you went to school. It's just about being fundamental and locked in. Even if you're tired, there are no little things. But, yeah, we didn't talk about it in there specifically because I like to have one-on-one time and really break it down where they understand it, remove the emotion of the loss. I want them to absorb and feel what I'm saying.
Road doesn't get a break with Minnesota coming in. Obviously a really good team. Just what have you shared with them to get them ready for this upcoming game on Sunday?
Well, Minnesota's been good for a really long time, so Charlotte's not going to change what's working. I think they can give the MVP to Sylvia yesterday. That's not going to change. It'll be one of those things where you have to focus on yourself. You can probably have 4 or 5 players go in there and tell you exactly what Minnesota's going to run. But it's just a matter of if you're going to be ready for it. Can you dictate it, take some of those things away, and marry it with some good offensive execution yourself because the margin of error with the better teams really slim.